This is the best way to use it in my opinion. You want to spin up a variety of agents that do different things. So you can see the agentic team here that John set up. It has, a marketing agent, a Slack agent, an operations agent, a finance agent. In my experiments, I just put it to the test on a few things. So a CFO, an EA, real estate and research. I've only had a day to be playing around with this on a couple of different workflows. So of course, as I flesh this out over time, I'll keep you guys updated. Make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on because I'm sure I'll use it for a lot more, but I just put it to work with things that I was already doing, just giving it real work that I'm already interested in right now. Another thing that's really cool in terms of autonomous work is creating a CFO within Grok Bot. So I'm teaching in, on my other channel, Mars Dojo Finance, how to do this with Claude, but Grok Bot can do the exact same thing, arguably better because of its abstraction capabilities. So you can essentially give it a prompt like this. You're my portfolio analyst, save this routine. So you give it your portfolio, what you can actually do. And I didn't have time to set this up for the video and because, I need to create a fake portfolio so I'm not leaking my real data, blah, blah, blah. But what you can do is you can actually link it to the sheet where you store your real portfolio data. I basically have a system where I have a Google sheet and then it's I have hyperlinks to APIs that pull my live brokerage account data into the spreadsheet, so it all has the live data, and then Grokbot actually just plugs into that spreadsheet and reads that spreadsheet. You can even skip the spreadsheet step if you want, and you can plug it straight in. You can just literally give it API read access to like interactive brokers, whatever, exchanges, whatever. And it can read all of that data, and you can actually tell it to give you a portfolio update in the morning, tell you the overnight moves, give me today's calendar of major events, the day ahead, and tell me if there are any unexpected moves in my positions or in positions that I'm monitoring. And if you have all of that data congregated in one place, or if you give it that information one time, what it's able to do is every single morning give me an update on my total portfolio, what is coming that I need to be aware of, and if there's any actions that I need to take. And if you're like me and you would procrastinate making portfolio rebalancing moves because you just forget to update your portfolio, this is great because in the morning you just have a workflow. You just check all your chats. All right, real estate, anything happening? All right, nothing. CFO, anything happening? All right, portfolio's cool. I got to do this. Oh, actually I've got to rebalance a bit into gold. This is looking shaky. And then the next step is actually saying, hey, can you rebalance 5% of my bond position into gold? If there's like a flag, I just did a voice prompt there, and then I can enter that. And if it were connected, and you can do this to TWS through Interactive Brokers or Alpaca, and you give it the access to real trade execution, it'll actually be able to execute on your behalf. The only thing is when it comes to real money, you have to be a lot more careful because if it screws up a marketing brief, that's fine. It's just screwing up text. If it screws up real money, that's a big problem. So that's probably something that I'd vet a little more.